success, about family, and, well, about the invisible debts we all sometimes carry. Let's get into it. Just imagine hearing those words. You must help the family. You owe us. It's not a request, is it? It's more like a script that's been passed down from one generation to the next, just packed with love and sacrifice, sure, but also an expectation that can feel like this unbreakable chain, and that's exactly where our story kicks off. Okay, so this is where we meet Tasha. She's kind of the heart of our story, and we meet her at this moment that should be nothing but pure celebration, her university graduation. You know, the air is just buzzing with excitement, but you can feel something else there too, a kind of weight. I mean, just picture her, standing there in that cap and gown, the hot sun on her face. She is this incredible beacon of hope for her whole community, you know? She's come out of a neighborhood that's been marked by generations of poverty. Her parents, they sacrificed everything for her to have this moment. But their pride, well, it comes with a price tag. And that right there, that's the unseen weight on Tasha's shoulders. It's what people call the black tax. And look, it's not just about sending money home. It's this deep, deep sense of obligation, this feeling that her success, it isn't really just hers. It belongs to the family that works so hard to lift her up. All right, so graduation's over. Tasha steps into her career, gets her first real job, and what used to be this spoken expectation, it now becomes this silent, binding contract, a whole rhythm to her life that her friends and colleagues, well, they just don't understand. I mean, before she even has a chance to think about her future, maybe getting her own place, the calls start coming in. Her mom needs help with the bills this month. Her younger brother and sister, they need new shoes for school. And every time she sends that money, it feels less like a gift and more like a duty. She's not just their daughter anymore, she's their lifeline. And man, when you put her life next to her friends, it's just night and day. While they're posting pictures from trips to Europe or talking about starting a new business, Tasha is just watching her own bank account shrink. Her dreams, they get put on the back burner. And that's the real cost of the black tax. It's the opportunity cost. It's all the things she can't do. So you see how this becomes a cycle, right? The more money she makes, the more is expected of her. It feels like every step forward she takes for herself just pulls her 2 steps back into her family's problems. It's like her success, which should be this amazing freeing thing, is actually tethering her right back to the very struggle she fought so hard to escape. But look, something's gotta give, right? You can't live like that forever. And for Tasha, that breaking point, that moment of crisis, it doesn't happen in some big, loud fight. No, it comes in a moment of quiet reflection, a moment that's about to change absolutely everything. I mean, you can just picture it, can't you? Tasha sitting all alone at her kitchen table, maybe late at night, with the constant hum of generators outside in the Lagos air. She's looking at this old photo of her mom, young, hopeful, with this fire in her eyes that, honestly, life is kind of put out. And when Tasha looks at her mom's face, she sees a terrifying preview of her own future. And right there, in that quiet moment, this one huge question just hits her. How do you break a cycle that's hurting you without breaking the hearts of the people you love most in the world? I mean, that's the real dilemma, isn't it? It's not about abandoning them. It's about finding a new way to help, a way that doesn't demand she sacrifice her own life in the process. And boom, that's it. That's the light bulb moment. She realizes the answer isn't to just become a better ATM. The answer is to change the whole system, to shift the entire dynamic in her family from dependency to empowerment. It's that whole teach a person to fish idea, right? Instead of just handing over the fish everyone. So this big idea, it's not just a thought, it turns into action, and it leads to probably one of the most difficult, most terrifying conversations of her entire life. A conversation aimed at completely rewriting her family's story. So she gets them all together, and she totally reframes the whole situation. She basically says, look, my success, it isn't just your safety net, it's our launch pad for all of us. She wants to stop being the sole provider and start being a partner in their family's growth. And here's the brilliant part. They don't just leave it as an emotional talk, they turn it into an actual plan. They start having real, honest conversations about money. They work on financial literacy for everyone. And for the very first time, they start setting goals together as a team. Not just for Tasha, but for the whole family. Okay, so let's fast forward a few years. All those little seeds they planted in that one really tough conversation, well, they started to grow into something pretty incredible. The whole dynamic of the family, it's completely changed. And what happens? Oh, it's absolutely transformational. Her younger siblings, they don't just finish school, they go on to build their own careers with this newfound confidence. Her parents, they get so inspired they actually go back and get more education themselves. That old feeling of reliance is just gone. It's replaced by a true partnership. The family isn't a weight on Tasha anymore, it's a team. So Tasha's story really does come full circle, doesn't it? That crushing weight she felt on graduation day, that unspoken script she was supposed to follow, she rewrote it. It's no longer a tax that gets taken from her success. It's become a shared investment in a future that they are all building together. And that kind of leaves us with a big question to think about. Tasha's journey shows us that something that starts out feeling like a burden can actually become a building block for something amazing. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? In our own lives, how can we redefine our debts to the past and turn our obligations into opportunities?